Today, we're analyzing a Jubilee debate where a Democratic political commentator goes head-to-head with more than a dozen far-right conservatives, several of whom openly, or through coded language, promote white supremacist ideologies. I will expose the hidden narratives, dismantle the misinformation, and break down a concept I call the brown hand of white supremacy. Let's go. In this first exchange, listen closely as the white man tells the immigrant Democrat to go back to where you're from. This isn't just an insult, it's a well-worn dog whistle, a coded attack designed to delegitimize immigrants, including those who are legal residents, taxpayers, and U.S. citizens. Let's take a look.
The wages, I'm just wondering how naive you are. You believe that the 1% will raise wages in the federal wage if we stop immigration.
They will be forced to. When you increase labor's relationship to capital, okay, and you give labor more bargaining power because you're tightening the supply of labor.
This is a very simplistic understanding of economics because you're
explain I'm wrong.
I'm telling you how you're wrong. Because you're ignoring the fact that when immigrants come into an area, they spend money. They create jobs through their presence.
About 1/5 of their monthly income leaves the country.
That's a good thing also because you don't like US aid, foreign aid. So this is the point. They create jobs. I came into this country. So far, every one of my assumptions about you has been correct. But listen to me. I am an immigrant. I'm speaking from personal experience.
Get the hell out.
I don't even like... I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
Why?
Because you come here and say all this bullshit about how Americans are lazy.
Why?
You push your left-wing politics.
I never said Americans are lazy.
I don't know why you say this.
I never said Americans are lazy.
Yes, you are. You're saying immigrants have to come into this country so they can do jobs that we don't want to do. That's exactly what you said.
When did I say it?
Oh, really?
When did I say it? We're on YouTube. Guys watching on YouTube, rewind to the time where I said immigrants are doing jobs we don't want to do. When did I say those words? Words that came out of my mouth.
Okay, so why do we have to bring in immigrants? Why do we have to bring in immigrants to the country?
Do you see what he's doing here? He's sending the message. You're not American enough. This is our country, not yours. It's the same xenophobic rhetoric that's been weaponized against every immigrant group in history. Irish, Italian, Jewish, and now Latin American and African immigrants. This isn't about legality or citizenship. It's about preserving a racial hierarchy that equates whiteness with ownership of America. That narrative is false. This country was built through the labor, sacrifice, and resilience of many groups, including Black Americans and immigrants. This next clip illustrates what I call the brown hand of white supremacy. When people of color are positioned as the face or voice to promote white supremacist narratives. Let's take a look.
I'm an immigrant too, from Iran.
Okay.
There isn't even a US...
How do you feel about the fact that people here want you out? Are you okay with that?
I'm here to debate you, not debate them.
I mean, you're all on the same side. You're part of one group.
No.
You've been clapping each other.
No, I mean, there are conservatives here, there are far-right people here, there are Republicans
But how
here.
do you feel about that guy wanting me and you to leave?
But, you know, let's
I'm just wondering. Wait, this is the topic of immigration.
It's not
how
about
do you feel about the guy?
It's not about my feelings towards them.
Okay.
It's about staying on this topic.
Notice how the Democratic pundit asks a direct, fair question. How do you feel about aligning yourself with people who don't even want you here? And what happens? The conservative from Iran refuses to answer. Why? Because to answer honestly would mean admitting that the very people he calls his friends see him as expendable. It's easier for him to deflect than confront that truth. This is the insidious nature of what I call the brown hand of white supremacy. When some non-white conservatives cling to the illusion of proximity to whiteness rather than admit that the system they defend is ready to discard them the moment they're no longer useful. Take Myron Gaines, for example. He was embraced by white supremacists because he served their agenda. But behind closed doors, they told him plainly, "Thanks for helping us fight the Jews. But when we're done, you can get out of our country." That's how this game is played. White supremacists are eager to find a black or brown spokesperson who will echo their talking points, so they can shield themselves from accusations of racism. But once that spokesperson has outlived their usefulness, they break. Their tools.history proves this pattern. Look at Martin Luther King Jr., celebrated when his message was limited to unity and peace, but vilified the moment he began challenging economic systems and opposing the Vietnam War. White supremacy doesn't keep allies. It uses them and then it discards them. Understanding the concept of the brown hand of white supremacy is essential. We must recognize when black or brown voices are strategically used as shields to promote harmful, exclusionary rhetoric. If we fail to identify it, we risk normalizing it. I recommend watching the full Jubilee debate. I'll include the link in the description. It's revealing to see how openly the far right now expresses its agenda. They're no longer whispering the quiet parts. They're shouting them, and we need to pay attention. Share your thoughts on these clips and whether you've noticed this dynamic in your own community or online. And if you want more breakdowns like this, consider subscribing.